Public awareness and their action is a prerequisite for the successful implementation of dengue prevention. In its campaign, the Minister of Health staff and other governmental staff, together with youth volunteers, are seen in action, moving through various areas, going door to door to check up on homes, farms and businesses, inspecting the presence of the Aedes aegypti mosquito while making sure people are aware on the means of eradicating it.
With the widespread of dengue fever, we're trying very hard to eradicate it. Since the 17th of May, we have started the campaign. Today is day 4 of the campaign, where we go into houses, we knock the doors and ask you all to open the doors for the Ministry of Health and the volunteers of the Ministry of Health. We check the surroundings of the house and inside the house for any stagnant water, which may be in vases of plants, flowers, or maybe in swimming pools and so on. So we kindly advise that you clean any pots, any open water or stagnant water every 3 to 5 days with a brush or a sponge. As these are the favorite habitat for these mosquitoes and the laying of the eggs of these mosquitoes, we would advise you to eradicate them by the prevention measures.
The campaign against Aedes aegypti in the Wilayas of Bausher and Seeb, led by the Directorate General of Health Affairs, Governorate of Muscat, with the support of volunteers from the society, have been visiting houses and commercial establishments in both wilayas. The campaign team have been taking necessary steps to clear the areas susceptible to mosquito breeding, at the same time educating the public on how to prevent such conditions, many of whom have been very responsible on making sure their houses and surroundings are well taken care of.
This is very important visits. These are very important, especially with this dengue fever and this mosquito which had been rising in the last couple months, because this caused a lot of problem to the people and to the health in general. So they will, that team visit me twice, and they were insisting that I will not keep any pool of water inside so that the mosquito will not be collected there. And actually they were doing some insecticide there. They sprayed, and very much cooperative and very much informative teams. I will encourage all the people to have a full cooperation with this team and other teams from Ministry of Health, from anybody, so that we can both fight together this type of mosquito and this type of infection, which cause damage to the health and damage to the economy.
The campaign, which is carried out in cooperation with the Muscat municipality and other local bodies, consists of about 200 volunteers and collectively have been exerting their efforts to eradicate the breeding of dengue fever in many of the spots that they have discovered.
Our main task is to educate people, to educate the people and inform people about where this insect is lying and how to rid of this eggs and insect and how to take rid of. Unfortunately, we found a lot of sources of this insect, and we hope that all the people, they got the information how to take this insect sources, inshallah.
It's worth mentioning that the Minister of Health campaign has called upon all citizens and residents to activate the community role to eradicate breeding sites of Aedes aegypti and to cooperate with the field teams involved in the campaign for the same. Meanwhile, many households and nearly facilities that included commercial outlets have been successfully disinfected as part of the Muscat campaign for elimination of Aedes aegypti mosquitoes. The campaign aims to rally the community to take immediate action through proper preventive methods in order to clear the spots susceptible to mosquito breeding and stop dengue infection. Dear citizens and residents, thank you for taking immediate action against dengue. Abdallah bin Ahmed Rubaiey, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.